Hi guys, welcome back to Cooking with Kat. Today we're making a chicken paillard. And what it is, it's a chicken that is pounded very thinly and topped with an arugula salad that's tossed in a lemon vinaigrette. So let's get started. The first thing that you're going to do is, or our ingredients are actually chicken breast, pounded very thinly, extra virgin olive oil, black pepper, salt, butter, granulated garlic, paprika, which the paprika is actually optional, but I do like it because it gives color, but you don't have to add it. You can just stick with salt and pepper. And for our arugula salad, you're going to need, I bought these arugula, the one that's packaged and washed like 3 times. Then we're gonna need fresh lemon, freshly shaved Parmesan cheese, and a little bowl to whisk your vinaigrette on. Okay, the first thing that we're going to do is actually, I cut my chicken breast horizontally, and then I'm going to pound it. Gotta improvise here because I don't own a meat mallet yet, but hey, it still works for the recipe. It still tastes great and amazing. So let's get started. When you're going to pound your chicken, make sure that you lay plastic wrap on the surface that you're going to pound your chicken in, and also on the top, because what it does, it prevents the chicken breast from sticking on either side. So once you have your meat mallet or something like this ready, you're going to start pounding your chicken. Okay, and when you start pounding, just a little tip, you want to start pounding from the center so that it can your chicken can expand. So just like so, make sure that you do it firmly but not too tough, because then what can happen is that your chicken can break. So finish pounding all of your pieces and I'll show you what it looks like. Now that you finish pounding all of your chicken pieces, what we're gonna do is go ahead and start seasoning it, okay? So you really want it to be thin, and if your chicken breast has any excess fat, you know, the white part, just remove as much as you can. Okay, so let's start seasoning with salt and pepper. Okay, and then also add your paprika, and just make sure, I always make sure I pat my chicken to make sure that the seasoning sticks. Okay, and remember that whatever you do on the top, you also do it on the bottom part of your chicken. Okay, so coat it evenly, and what we're going to do now is just move on to our vinaigrette. But before that, once you're done seasoning your chicken breast, you're gonna set it aside onto a clean plate so that then we can move on to our salad vinaigrette. Now that you're done seasoning all of your chicken breast and you've set it aside on a clean plate, we're gonna get started on our salad, and you're going to grab your lemons. Okay, now I usually roll them like this because in case that your lemon doesn't carry a lot of juice, or it kind of releases the juice in the lemon and makes it easier for you, especially if you don't have a citrus squeezer, which that is my case. You're going to cut it. So cut your lemon in half, and then the first thing that you're going to do is squeeze it. Now if you don't have a citrus squeezer, so just in case you don't have one, you're going to do it with your hands. Clean hands, of course. When you're cooking, your hands always have to be clean and washed. So what I'm doing is preventing the pits from falling. See, there goes one in my hand. Preventing the pits from falling. Okay, and while I'm doing this, and this is going to be very quick, you're going to, I'm going to cut actually I have another half here. You're going to heat up a medium pan. Oops, there goes one pit. A medium pan so that we can cook our chicken in. So there you go. Another pit has fallen, but that is okay, guys. And then you're going to season it with salt and pepper. Season your lemon, throwing a little bit of salt and pepper. And then what I do is I grab a whisk and add my olive oil. Okay, and start whisking right away, little by little. What this is going to do is emulsify your vinaigrette, your dressing. Okay, and just keep whisking until you get a thicker consistency. Okay, our vinaigrette is about finished, and you want to taste it to see if it has enough salt or pepper to your taste. You know, everyone's different. So arugula. Arugula has a peppery, bold flavor, you know, than green leaf, spinach, or the darker greens. Arugula is the one that has the most strongest flavor, but it's so good, and it also has a lot of health benefits. Okay, so you don't want to add your vinaigrette yet, or your lemon vinaigrette yet to the arugula, because what it does, it can wilt down, or it will wilt down your greens, and you don't want to wilt them down just yet. And I will show you what I'm talking about after we're done cooking the chicken breast. You know, it depends on each thickness or thinness. I'm going to start checking mine after 2 minutes. So let's get to that. So I've added our butter, and immediately when you add your butter, wait for your pan to get hot. You're going to drizzle some olive oil, and this will prevent the butter from burning. So once that's hot, you're going to grab your chicken breast, and you're going to, it doesn't have to melt like, you know, all the way, but you want to add your chicken breast. It's okay. You know what? Fork didn't work. I can add it with my so I don't want it, I do not want the chicken to steam, so I'm just going to add one at a time, okay? And you want to start checking it after 2 minutes, depends on the thickness and doneness of your chicken. Now that your chicken breast is off the heat, or you turn the heat off and it's all finished and it looks so good, let's get, and this is really going to be a quick process, and I'll tell you why in just a little. Now that the chicken breast is hot and it's sizzling down, you're going to add your vinaigrette. Okay, so just drizzle your vinaigrette. Okay, after you're done doing that, I just put a little bit of black pepper, and then I add my Parmesan shavings or slices, whatever you want to call them. And if you don't have, you know, Parmesan cheese that you can shave, or the block, you can also do the shredded one. So hands clean, of course, always. You're going to toss your salad. Okay, make sure it's all covered like that. Oh, it smells amazing. And you know, lemon vinaigrette really goes well with the peppery taste of the arugula. It's really good. So let's grab our chicken breast, and this is, now I'm going to explain to you why we're going to do it quick. Is because we're going to wilt down the greens using aluminum oil. Okay, so just like so. Now that you have your chicken breast in there, I'm going to serve, and it's nice and hot, I'm going to serve the arugula salad on top. And then we're going to cover it with aluminum foil. What this is going to do is help the cheese get melted and then wilt down the greens, okay? And this is perfect with roasted potatoes, just like I did for today. And also just by, you know, like that, if you want to. And if you're staying on the healthier side, you don't want to add potatoes. So right away, you're going to grab some aluminum oil. Ooh, I said oil, I mean foil. Okay, just like so. And then you're going to cover it. And I'll show you what it looks like once it's steamed down a little, okay? When you remove your aluminum foil, you can see that the cheese has melted a bit and the greens have wilted down. If the aluminum foil didn't help, then you can put it just for about 10 seconds on the microwave. But can we look at this dish again? Simple ingredients, but you know what? Simplicity sometimes goes a long way, and it did for sure go a long way with this dish. I mean, beautiful. And because you've pounded your chicken breast to a thin, very thin, you know, it cooks in about 2 to 3 minutes. Depends on how thick or thin you did it, but let's just give it a taste. You know, with it, as you can tell, look at this dish one more time. I did roasted potatoes. If you want to stay on the healthier side, then you can omit the potatoes and just eat your chicken, girl or boy, with your arugula salad. Wow. Guys, I cannot explain. Look at how beautiful that well-seasoned that chicken is. I'm so excited for you to check out this recipe because it's simple. It takes no time whatsoever. the vinaigrette, the lemon vinaigrette with the arugula salad. Perfect combinations. You guys do it right now. I'm so excited. If you have enjoyed this recipe, if you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe to stay tuned for more exciting things. Bye-bye.